Janaranjani. These are first 4 lines from Lakshmi Sahasranama, the Divine Mother Goddess who gives us everything. Lakshmi is that aspect of the goddess, as per Vedic tradition, who is giving us all the things that we need to sustain in this world. These 4 lines mean she who keeps on traveling, she who is endless and is forever, she who makes others happy, she who makes people happy. Isn't that beautiful? So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the fourth of the 27 nakshatras, Rohini, which is the Aldebaran constellation. Okay. This falls now, we are in the squarely in the middle of the Taurus zodiac sign, as you can see in the pie over there highlighted. So the Rohini Nakshatra falls between 10 degrees of Taurus to 23 degrees 20 minutes of Taurus. Now, as you can see there, the natal chart has all the Taurus zodiac signs. So this is squarely in the middle of Taurus. And the Navamsha series goes from Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So if your dominant number of planets or points are falling in the natal chart between these degrees, they go into the respective Navamsha as indicated over there. What does Rohini stand for? What is Rohini's energy? It's Rajas, means it's very creative. It's very creative and it's very earthly. Taurus is an earth sign, and the tattva of this nakshatra is also earth. And its nature is fixed. This gives the nature fixed to Taurian energy, right? Taurus is the fixed earth sign. So it's all about material gain. It's all about commerce and commercial prosperity. It's all about making stuff happen in the material world. Gana is Manushya, therefore these people may have more dominance towards materialistic life. The deity is Brahma, the creative energy. Now, I said in the first one, if you want to study nakshatras, you should go more towards the nature of the nakshatra as well as the deity and the symbol. The symbol of Rohini is a chariot. Now, this is old times. Today, probably we'll put a Mercedes Benz there. But what does it mean? It means materialistic approach, that which creates. Let's see the energy of Rohini now. The energy of Rohini is of commerce and business. They are magnetic people. They are sensual people. They can be infatuated with all kinds of materialistic stuff. On the downside, they can be vain and obstinate, especially in Pada 2, because it's Taurus going towards Taurus. It's like Vargotama. This is called Vargotama in Vedic astrology, meaning the same sign in natal going into the same sign in Navamsha as well. So there's a very dominant Taurus energy, which is obstinate and very vain in nature. They are after wealth, they are after good luck, they can possess charm, especially in Pada 3, which is Kama with Gemini, beauty and attractive features, which can be Pada 2, okay, creation of art, creativity, sweet talk kind of nature, that can be Pada 1, because it's got Aries in the Navamsha, Taurus going towards Aries, think of it that way. Creation of food business, farming, agriculture, that may be fourth pada, because in the fourth pada we have Taurus going into Cancer, which is of traditionally the fourth house of land, real estate, food. Real estate can also mean the first and fourth padas. Okay, Taurus going to Aries and Taurus going to Cancer. Finance and banking. They can be in finance and banking when it comes to the third pada, Gemini, because it requires a little thinking, right? So what is the life lesson of Rohini? It's nurturing inner love, which is charm and magnetism, to produce the fruits that feeds the world, which is the crop. So the idea of Rohini is not just to take wealth for yourself and just gloat around everywhere with it. Look at what we have brought the world to with that kind of an idea. The people who have millions or billions and are gloating over it all over social media, for example, this is not the idea of Rohini. If you are gifted with Rohini, you have to bring that wealth to others. sustain the others. That's why it's useful as mantra to recite Lakshmi Sahasranama. Lakshmi gives wealth, gives abundance, gives all the food and nurture. Riddha Spashtakshara Mantra Chandramsha Bhaskara Dyutihi. These are the beautiful lines from Vishnu Sahasranama, because now we are speaking of the 13th nakshatra out of the 27, the Hasta Nakshatra. Hasta means the hand, as it signifies their talents are within their hands. We are in the sign of Virgo. Hasta Nakshatra falls between 10 degrees of Virgo to 23 degrees 20 minutes of Virgo. And in the Navamsha, it goes from Aries to Cancer in the 4 steps of Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. So we are examining the natures and the life themes of these nakshatras in the series. So this nakshatra has got the nature of being very swift. They are very swift with their hands, with their thinking, with their intelligence. The Gana is Dev, so they are inclined more towards higher learning, higher sense of learning, wisdom, knowledge, that kind of a thing. The deity is Savitur, the radiance of the sun. The rising sun is Savitur. The earliest rising sun is Savitur, like the first 6:37 or 8 in the morning, that kind of sun. Okay. That's why I have given mantra as Vishnu Sahasranama, because this is one of the Adityas, the sun gods. Yeah. So let's see the energy of this nakshatra. The energy of Hasta Nakshatra and the life theme is to get rid of negativity in the personality, especially in Padawan going into Aries. Because we are talking about Virgo, which is very practical, work oriented. These are very practical people. They will see the practical side of things. Virgo is a very practical sign, earth sign. And Virgo also is ruled by Mercury. So it's all about intelligence with hands, knowledge, attaining success through work, through hands. They are fortunate. They are highly creative. They are hardworking and dexterous. Remember, Virgo we are talking about. They are perceptive. They can make good art or good artists through their hands, like a sculptor or a cartoonist or a painting. They can be of good service, especially in Pada 2 with Taurus going into Navamsha. Very intelligent, especially in Pada 1 with Aries. Good with finances, clever. They want action. They're great humorists. They're great speakers and communicators, especially with the third pada, I would think, because Virgo goes into Gemini. Both are communicative. Great speakers, communicators, authors, and writers. Probably Virgo going into Taurus in the second one. Also, they can be great writers, especially in Pada 3 and 4. In Pada 4, they will make very emotional kind of writers going into Cancer, sort of writing about anything, fiction, non-fiction, but with an emotional touch. The life lesson of Hasta is very important to understand, because they need to become inspired and alert in order to bring their gifts to fruition. As much talents and abilities Hasta Nakshatra has, they need to become inspired in order and alert. Two keywords there, inspired and alert, in order to bring your gifts to fruition in the world. The ages active for this nakshatra is 3, 6, 22, 24, 46, 50, 68, and 79. So this is the beautiful Hasta Nakshatra. They need to become inspired in order to accomplish whatever they are here to accomplish. Yeah? Just remember that. Next, we shall be doing Chitra Nakshatra. Okay? Take care. Be safe. Adidevo Mahadevo Devesho Devabhrid Guruhu. Wonderful lines from Vishnu Sahasranama. We are speaking about the Guru of the Devas, who is Vishnu. Why are we speaking about Guru here? Because we come to the 22nd nakshatra of Shravana. Shravana Nakshatra falls between 10 degrees of Capricorn and goes up till 23 degrees 20 minutes of Capricorn in the zodiac. So this is as Capricorn, we are in the heart of Capricorn as it gets. Navamsha goes from Aries to Cancer. And so, what are the life themes, energies, and the nature of this nakshatra? Well, the nature is movable, which means they're constantly in the movement of the mind. So, they have to start grounding in a way that they can produce something practical because it is moving a lot. The Gana is Deva Gana, so they are having a inclination towards learning higher wisdom, higher knowledge, etc. The deity is Vishnu himself. And there are stories and mythologies, but we are just discussing the life themes and energies of Nakshatra here in this series. So, what's the energy of Shravana Nakshatra? If any of your personal planets and points, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Moon, Rahu, Ketu, fall in this nakshatra, in these degrees of Capricorn, it means they have to learn to listen to good counsel. This is a big theme of Shravana Nakshatra, to listen to good counsel when it is given, not be a stubborn ass about it. Take good advice given to make progress in life. People offer us advices from all kinds of common people, even cab drivers, right? Everybody offers us some advice, unexpected one at unexpected points in our life. Shravana Nakshatra is that kind. Somebody will offer you an advice, a good counsel. You need to listen to that and implement that. Think about it. Go deep into that. They have a fixed nature. They are clever. They have social connections with spirituality, meaning they want to go outward. Remember Capricorn. So it wants to go outward into spiritual groups and participate. And there they will get the counsel. There they will get their learning. They are happy and easygoing. They have a sense of passive receptivity. Capricorn, being ruled by Saturn, has a passive kind of receptivity. And this is sort of the higher wisdom learning Saturn, if you will, in this nakshatra. Idealism drive is there, especially in the first pada going into Aries. Materialistic can be in the second, Capricorn going into Taurus, two fixed earth signs. So it can be highly materialistic and drive to achieve something because it's a Artha pada. They can be clever and shrewd thinking in the third pada, going into Gemini, the air sign. Emotional connection to people can be in the fourth one, Capricorn going into Cancer. And since this is Gana is Dev, so they can be highly emotional in their connect to people if the planets are in the last pada. The life lesson for the Shravana Nakshatra then becomes inquisitiveness of the goal is required to find the path, not aimless wandering. Why are we speaking about aimless wandering? Because the nature of this nakshatra is movable. Something that is like the breeze or the air that is constantly moving has a difficult time or a challenge adopting a fixed target and setting your mind towards it, isn't it? How will you set targets for the wind? It is constantly moving. That's the issue with the Shravana Nakshatra. It's moving from one thing to another. So, as the symbolism of the ear is there, you need to listen to good advice, the counsel, and move towards the goal. Now, what is the goal itself? Shravana Nakshatra people need to get inquisitive about the goal in order to find the path. They need to discover what is my path in life and then go towards it. Unless they get inquisitive about the path, unless they start listening to good counsel, they will not make it anywhere. Nakshatras can be exalted and have wonderful themes of life, but unless a person does something with it, you're not going anywhere. The mantra for this nakshatra is Vishnu Sahasranama because Vishnu is the ruling deity, the governor of this nakshatra, so it can become very powerful for them. To recite this, listen to this, tune into the energies, like tuning to a radio station, folks. The ages active for this nakshatra is 5, 15, 33, 35, 41, 50, 55, 47, 58, and 77. Moderately active nakshatra, depending upon where it falls in which of the houses and what age you are currently running. Okay, next we shall talk about Dhanishta Nakshatra. Take care, be safe.